Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while, but I've just haven't felt motivation to upload anything. But it's fine because today I'm going to be going over a tutorial on how to add your own song to my FNF engine. So what I'm going to be going over in this video is how to make a new song, how to upload the audio and map it, and to how to implement it into the game, and how to add characters and your own background for it, plus how to make a week using all the songs that you have in the game. So first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to actually get your song of choice and upload it to Roblox using their asset manager. Right now I'm using an offline place, so I won't be able to actually show you this, but in a published version you can just click upload and upload your own audio. This does cost money, so there's that, and I can't do anything about it. This will be a single audio file with music and vocals for the characters in the game. Next, once you have that, you're going to need to either download my plugin, which there is a link to right here, or what you can also do is you can find it right here, the IRGSM-01, and you can right click on it and save it as a local plugin, and you can use it from there. I actually have it downloaded for now. And what you want to do is you want to open it up and you want to grab your sound ID of choice. So you'll typically get this from going on to the web page of your sound file. Alright, I have found one. For the sake of this tutorial, I will be using Birdfight, an already implemented song. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the ID, the asset ID right there. You're going to want to put it in a new sound object, and in that object you'll put it in the sound ID, and Roblox will automatically generate the Roblox asset ID. You copy it and paste it right here, and then you'll have it'll automatically load it in, and here's all the bars. By default, it will have, I don't remember what's the default beats per minute, but it will be 4 notes per beat, which is basically, there's an actual terminology for it, but I didn't bother since this is an internal tools, but it's basically the top number on a time signature. This number. This is the notes per beat. There's no way to change the bottom number currently, but maybe in the future I'll add support. And typically you're going to want to keep the keys to nothing. This just changes the amount of keys in the song. So you can do 6 key, but it's probably best for you to just do 4 key. Now, I actually have the whole song already mapped, and you can easily map notes onto it just by clicking on the boxes, and it will play to it. You're going to want to know the beats per minute before you start mapping the song, so keep that in mind as you're mapping. But like I said, I already have the whole thing already mapped. I can load it here by clicking on it and then clicking load data. And as you can see, I have the whole thing already mapped. And even though it doesn't change these, it is actually updated. So you can see. Let me just play a bit of it for you. And if it gets too fast for your eyes to see while you're mapping it, you can change the song speed for when you're testing it. So I set it to 0.5, which is half. So you can more easily see the notes as they come by. Then when you think your song is done, you can just click Save Data, and close it out, and you have your new save file in the server storage. So I'll set this to test song mapping. When you have this new file, you can put it in the song manager, which is underneath the replicated storage, and open up song manager. Now what you're going to want to do next is scroll all the way to the bottom and add a comma and create a new table member, just a new table. And in this new table, you're going to want to add information for this new song. So first is your song name, which for the purpose of this video, I'll just call it test song. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a new you're going to want to set the index to the value of your of the actual song script module, and you can do that by doing script wait for child, and this will wait for the game to load and actually find the file, the object file, before running the game, so this will prevent crashing. And set it to the name of the object, which is, in this case, is test song mapping. Next, you're going to want to set the background and characters included. Now this is where it gets a little confusing, because there's no actual direct support for backgrounds and characters. You actually have to go inside of the game script and edit these, but fear not, it's not that hard. So to create a new background, I highly suggest pulling out the highlights module inside of the server storage. And what this does is it shows you the placements of the camera and the players. And you have to build your map around these points. So I'll just place a part on the bottom and create some ground for our players. And now this should suffice for the sake of this video. And I'll create a new folder and call it new map. And we'll stick our ground part in our new map, and we'll put it in backgrounds. Next, you are probably going to want a new character. Getting new rigs in Roblox is typically very difficult. You can use RDPro's load character plugin, or you can use the built-in rig builder and work from just a direct R6 rig, which is possible, but I wouldn't really recommend it. I'd recommend just getting somebody's avatar and importing it into the game for ease of use. For the sake of this, I'm just going to add Joe Bob Heroes. I'm going to make sure to spawn R6. So I have this new rig dummy and Joe Bob Hero. These will be my two new rigs. And I believe just leaving them the way they are should suffice. Anchored. I'm going to put these inside of the characters folder. Why do I have a left arm? Whose left arm did I steal? Okay. And then now you can put the highlights back inside of the server storage folder. You can next, I'm going to close all of these to make it easier to follow. Next, you're going to want to go to Replicated First and go to Game Manager. Here is where all of the functions for the entire game is stored. That's why it's called Game Manager. And you're going to want to scroll down to the character models and add a new line. And you just do game.replicatedStorage.characters and then we just choose the names of our new models, which is Joe Bob Hero, game.replicatestorage.characters.dummy. So these are our two new characters in the game. So let's say we wanted Joe Bob Hero to be the enemy in this scenario, and the dummy is going to be our player. Then we're going to want to remember their character IDs. In this case, it goes in order. And Lua is one of the few programming languages that counts up from 1 instead of 0. So it is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is our 8th character, and this is our 9th character. You might want to go back to Song Manager, and Joe Bob Hero will be our enemy, so it's 8th character and our 9th character. Then, for our new background, we want to go back to Game Manager, and we want to find the backgrounds table. Which should be around line 450. And we add a new line, game.replicatestorage.backgrounds, and we called our new map, new map. And this is the same system as the character ID. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is background 7. And that's it. That's all you need to do in order to create your new map. You can find it in the free play mode underneath in alphabetical order. You can just... Okay, so as you could probably tell, I forgot a few things. Number one, the biggest, most obvious thing was I forgot to anchor everything. So when importing avatars using RDPro's plugin, you have to make sure that the humanoid root part is anchored, which in my case it wasn't. And when making maps, you have to make sure that everything inside the map is anchored, which for me also was not the case. Next has to do with these errors, and that is because there's actually no animations imported for our two new characters. And in order to do that, we actually have to go through and make animations for each of the characters, which I will not go into for this video. For now, you can just copy all of the animator plus the animations that is already inside of the engine itself. And you're going to want to copy those and put them inside of our new our new characters inside of their humanoids. That will give them animations. The animator and each of the animations are named respectively for what they are. So this is the animation that plays every beat to give them sort of that bouncing effect. This is the animation for the down arrow, left arrow, right arrow, up arrow. And once you have all of that, then it should be able to work just fine. And my keybinds are all messed up, but that's besides the point. You could see that it worked just the way we wanted it to. Now, after we have all of that implemented, you may be wondering, how do you make your own week into the game so you can add one of your very own week? That is also fairly simple. It uses almost no new mechanics than what we've already used for everything else. So what you're going to want to do is go down to Week Manager, and you're going to want to add a new table. And you're going to put name for the name of your week. I'll just call it Test Week. Desk, short for description, and the description of your week. This is a test. Then your songs, and this is also going to be a table, an array containing all of the songs. And this is the same system as before. Each of the songs have their own ID, and it counts in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So test song is our 10th song, which means it has an ID of 10. And you're going to put in the ending details for the week. So you can choose what custom background you want. For this case, I would want the ending to be the same as the ending background to be the same as the song, and the characters to be the same as before. So I can just copy the exact details from the actual song into the week. Then you can set your own ending dialogue for what to be played at the end of the game. And how it works is this is the speaker. So in this, we'll just call this a test, or actually we'll just call this Joe Bob Hero. And we'll have him say, "Congrats, you won the game." And this will play at the end. And for the song, the dialogue before each song starts, if you want different sections, you go back to the song manager and you just add the dialogue index, and you add in text in a similar manner. So we'll just say, "Joe Bob Hero, can you defeat me?" And there we go. We have full week support with dialogue. And keep in mind, all of the dialogue that plays per song does not play in the free play mode. No dialogue, but when you play in the week, it does play dialogue. Oh my goodness, these new keybinds. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to reset my keybinds. And now I'm going to attempt to play the song that we just created. And that is it. So, thanks for watching, and thanks for using my engine. I honestly didn't think anyone would really care, but it's cool to know that some people are excited to use it. I built it in like a week or two, and just went from there, and I did it for fun, so I'm glad it still has a use. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.